Warning, this is a fan-made internet reviewing series. There isn't a meme in this episode, but I don't own the video I'm going to watch. This is not intended for younger audiences due to the content containing light blood and self-harm. Viewers' discretion is advised. You know, I want to do something a bit different. Like, I'm not gonna review a meme, an animation meme, this episode because I kind of got a little bit tired of it. But don't worry, I will be doing it on the next episode. But I want to do something that I haven't done yet. But what to do? I can review a creepypasta. I mean, as much as I'm not much of a critic and all of that, well, I'm more of a meme critic, I can probably review a story for you guys. And in case if you want to know what a creepypasta is, which I'm pretty sure you and your grandmother knows that, a creepypasta is a type of horror story on the internet where sometimes there's original stuff like Slender Man or Jeff the Killer, but you take nostalgic stuff and then you turn them into murderous freaks in nature. They've done that to just about any video game or show, like SpongeBob, Sonic, which Sonic.exe is the most popular example, Mickey Mouse, Ben Brown, all of that. Now, if you know me, I love Battle for Dream Island. And it also has a creepypasta too. And this creepypasta, it's called Battle for Dream Island 26, Flowers Revenge. Now, I'm not going to be spoiling it for you guys. And I couldn't find the original story on the original creepypasta wiki. So, I heard that there's going to be some reading stories on YouTube. So why don't we look them up, shall we? A little editor's note here, so I don't have to wake up the YouTube dragons and burn down my video with demonetization. I will be censoring most of the on-screen deaths. If you want to see them, then I'll put a link to their channel in the description. Anyways, I think all we just gotta do is type in creepypasta, and here it is, right here. Now, I have to... Wait. Why is Leafy on a noose? I'm not joking. She's actually hanging on a piece of rope. Now, I'm just gonna be for real with you. I didn't know what I was expecting coming to this creepypasta thing, because there's a whole lot of creepy stuff, especially for Battle from Dream Island, but it sure as heck wasn't this. Seriously, bro, do I seriously have to watch this? Why am I curious? Is this my punishment for not wanting to review another animation meme? Welp, I really don't want to do this, but now I'm curious. You know, this has got to be the most messed up Battle for Dream Island related content I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like on what, episode 6 of this series? It felt like I'm like slowly climbing up a mountain of bricked. And then all of a sudden I just use a rocket to reach into outer space. What were they thinking when they were making this? And yes, I am being serious. That's literally this whole video of this one image with Leafy hanging on a noose with whatever this music, I don't know, it sounds like some slowed down Battle for Dream Island music, playing with this disturbing image. Why would they make something like this? Did they not get demonetized when making this? And are you serious? There's more to this? Yep, I'm barely scratching the surface of this, because this is episode 1 out of 11 of this beautiful playlist I have to watch. Oh my God, why did I get myself into this? You know, I really don't want to stare at this image, but there's still like 2 minutes of this dang video left. Do I seriously have to know what's next? It's just a black screen, thank God. But I still have like plenty of other videos to get through. So apparently there's like 11 videos less than 3 minutes long. So I guess I could probably try to speed run what is going on with the images and find out what on earth is going on in between. So yeah, this is video number 2 with Fiery having cuts on his arm while going to go have a dunk in the water. You might notice that the title has Zalgo text, like this one saying, "Are you happy now?" And the first video saying, "I'll find more friends in the afterlife." Oh my God, shut up, song. Now, from what I think is that there should probably be more images as the videos go on. So, yeah, that's my guess. Alright, video 3. As you can see here, Coiny is taking some painkillers, while Pen over here is saying, "Coiny, stop, please." Well, it's supposed to say please, but it kind of obscures the words from the sides because it's not big enough. And the title is called "Wait for Me." And still, from what I am seeing, there is still no second image. Alright, video 4, and holy crap, here we see Pen right here holding a boomstick 94 and friggin' about to blow up. And we do see the second image this time around with her being dead. Oh, and the title is stated, "I love you forever." But seriously, why am I doing this? Like, do I have to drink this cola like every episode? Alright, episode 5, and here we have Needy right here on the edge of a cliffside, looking at the view or something. And here we have some secret writing on this rock that says, "Help me, we're all dying." I'm dying inside, so you're not alone. And the title says, "I wasn't there to say goodbye." And as you can see on the next image, friggin' Needle jumps to her death with a note saying, "I'd miss you, loser." Yeah, I know it's very small, but I think I think that's what it's called. It's just a shot in the dark. I don't really know. I'm starting to get concerned. I know people here are kind of smart, so what do they even have to say? Here's this comment by Blueberry. So it's a timeline. 4 loses his powers and everybody is stuck without a prize in the dimension black hole took them to. So you're telling me that this whole thing is just an alternative universe where 4 loses his powers and death is permanent? It blows my mind on so many levels. First of all, how did 4 lose all of his powers? Second of all, if 4 lost all of his powers and he cannot give out the prize anymore, shouldn't that mean the show wouldn't exist? Third, if 4 lost all the powers and if death is more permanent, why in the holy mother of Zeus would they choose suicide as their first option? Fourth, there is hand-powered recovery centers, and if not that, there's hand-powered recovery center creator. So if recovery centers are possible, is it a perfect analogy? Then let's just say everyone would have been fine a long time ago. And fifth, I can't grasp the fact that 4 lost all of his powers. because he's supposed to be some entity with limitless powers. I know it's an AU and all, but if he's supposed to be a godlike entity, shouldn't he keep his powers? Now, to be fair, I know it was kind of a whole lot to take in, but I just have so many questions, and none of them are ever going to be answered, because, let me tell you something, it's been 4 years since the creator of this monstrosity of mankind has uploaded anything, so I don't think this is ever going to be continued anymore. But we're kind of like at the halfway point, so I got more crap to watch. Alright, we are at the halfway point through this whole thing, and here we have Loser mourning the loss of Pen after falling off the cliff, and Fiery after drowning. Well, I wouldn't say drown because he is a fire. Of course he's gonna get extinguished. You know what's weird? Why is this music so upbeat when Loser is mourning the losses of two of his pretty big fans? I mean, you know, I was originally gonna say that at least he wasn't going to, you know what, but of course, he's going to get wrecked by a toaster in a bathtub. And of course, he dies. Why? And here we have number 7 with a cake right here, drinking some Balkia vodka. Now, I didn't mention this before, but number 6 had, look, I'm sorry, but, while this one has, please, it's just please. Now, what happened? Like, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm wondering, what on earth just happened here? Is that, did she went through some shattered glass or something? Because now I have more questions, which is never gonna get answered. Oh, and Cake dies. Okay, number 8, here we have Clock in, I think, a freezer, because he looks like he's freezing. See, look at that. It looks like a snowflake. On the title says, but I will. I ain't gonna lie, this has got to be the most tamest death I've ever seen throughout this entire playlist. And that's really meaning something, because we're kind of like at the home stretch now, and it's not gonna get any better. I hope you like ear-piercing the song, because number 9, to the ones who died, this is it right here. And it shows an egg right here. Yeah, her name is Eggy, shut up. Bashing her head on the wall, which I'm pretty sure she's trying to make scrambled eggs or something. Listen, man, I'm trying to be as tame as possible, but I really can't if all of this is gonna be centered around objects literally being depressed and dying. Oh, and in case you want to know what the next image is, this is the next image. She's freaking dead. Number 10 with you, Taco, holding a knife. There's also text here that says, losers did it. I'm pretty sure she's talking about the whole team. Can't I too help, please? So, from what I'm seeing right now, is that the past objects who died were the team losers. And it looks like Taco, one of Team Bleh, is also doing the same thing. Is this some type of domino chain reaction I'm looking at right now? And this is not better, because look, she freaking stabbed her cranium, her Taco cranium, and she's dead. I feel like a broken record now. I apologize. We are at the final episode now. Thank Christ. Now, here we have episode 11 with Book burning herself with a match. Why are they all so depressed? Like, seriously, why? Is it because of that prize? If they don't have that prize anymore, they all become depressed and there is no meaning of life. Oh, and the title is And. I mean, I think the titles on every video is supposed to be some sort of message, but like that's ever gonna get decrypted or something. And one more question I have. If this is called a creepypasta, literally named Creepypasta BFDI-BFB videos, why this isn't a creepypasta? Why call it that? I don't see Sonic.exe, I don't see Flowers Revenge, none of it. It's just objects freaking killing themselves over a freaking prize. And nice, freaking beautiful. Here you have Book being completely obliterated by the flames. And that's the end. This is the end you get. Good. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. After the episode with Book, we never got ourselves another episode like that. Now, I'm pretty sure they would have kept going a long time ago and probably finish what they were making if it wasn't for one thing. The reason why they haven't uploaded anything at all was because they lost access to their account. But why though? Why did they lose access? Did their parents find out about this channel and they got so mad that they told them to never upload anything like that again? Did they forgot their password? Or did they just broke their device? That is some theories that will probably never be solved. But I'm just going to tell you something. If you do not believe me, just take a look. I did not handpick any of these videos out. This is literally all of them. I just showed you the entirety of this channel all in one playlist. That's pretty much it. There's nothing left after it. No ending. We don't know who else dies. And yeah, we're just left in the dark and probably figuring out what happened after it. Now, to be fair, I was actually being really negative on this series. And yes, it does have its fans, a cult following. And I do hope that the creators go out and have a happy life outside of their project that they made on their YouTube channel. And it does have its positives. For one thing, the secrets are actually really good. Like, if the whole series kept going, we probably would have had to use our brain power to, like, solve, like, what was going on. Like, what was influencing them to do what they were doing. Second, it's actually really unique, even though it's very messed up. Like, I never really seen anything like this in non-canon nor the AU stuff, especially not in the canon stuff. Like, why would they do that? Why would Jack and Jellyby put something like this up? And third, the drawings are alright. I mean, I would say the limbs and the eyes are really good. But other drawings like that boomstick and those two graves with Pin and Fiery, they could have used a little bit of work, but it wasn't the worst thing I've seen. Now, while I wouldn't hate on it too much, I stand by for everything I say, because yeah, that's pretty much all the positives I got for this whole thing. Because from what I'm about to say, frick this fricked up series.